has started. And we're off from Acrisure. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
First 2 letters of his first name really fit. Instead of Will, I'd go Win. Because this kid's a winner. He was a winner at Kansas State. He was a national champion at Ohio State. He's gritty, he's tough, and he just finds a way, Kate, no matter what the game calls for, to make a difference.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it with Warren. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Steelers, 1st down. Let's go now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, give to Gainwell. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Cox into the hands of Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
The 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Howard. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Zone read, here's a give to Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Steelers, 1st down.
Warren once more. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Complete to DK Metcalf. He will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Gainwell is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. He's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
We made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking with Henderson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
That brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He'll get this at Henry. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a New England 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down throw for May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
It's 2nd down.
May now from the gun. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Throwing is May.
First down, Patriots.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Last play sent him back across midfield. Here's 2nd and long.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's May to the air. Henry on the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
And that's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in by Hooper. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
But it's 4th down.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again here. Howard. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
They're going for this. Buying some time right. That's cut beyond the marker. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Caught, nice gain left side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Getting 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground with Warren. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his own.
Throwing now. Howard. Gets it to him on the screen. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
This is Warren headed right. Along the sideline inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Brings up second and goal.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. On the draw, this is Henderson. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. May looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 45. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. He finds space into the red zone, and he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Stopping the quick pass became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down, and they go right back to him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got it. He's going to lose yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Warren. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's a gain of 3.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Boswell able to knock it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This 42 yards from the right half. Boswell able to knock it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead, but you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Harrison's going to take this straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and
Trying to sneak May. He loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they could take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. Shotgun snap here to Howard. They started. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
leads to 2nd and
Let's
goal.
go now. 72.
On play action, here's Howard. And he's got a touchdown, but there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and lovely football. Just a good little penalty, Thomas.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. They give now to Henderson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. Operating from the gun, here's May. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
May now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Patriots nothing.
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
From the gun, it's May. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Another punt coming up. Bryce Barringer to do the honors again. His work begins at the 31. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Howard now to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making this a lapper before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 2-point conversion coming for the Steelers and Howard. They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Drive starts with an option, right side. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Henderson here from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's May to the air. Brought in right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Bryce Barringer on now to punt. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers headed back out on offense as we'll get another look here, Brock, at Will Howard. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 26. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the red zone now. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Let's go. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Brady from the gun. Here's Howard. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's another Steelers first down.
To the air, Howard. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. He's going to benefit all of his fellow.
And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers running away with it in the second quarter. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Boswell to have the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 39, Patriots nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots running their offense out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing is May. Gets himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Get to that money down. That 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Howard looking to pass. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again here, Howard. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and short, Howard. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunky yards and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the Patriots get there and take him down. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
Fourth down.
60 Eagles.
They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. Finds his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. Trying an inside give to Henderson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's May. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Borregales connects. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Now Borregales on to send it away.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Steelers in Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. Throw complete to Thielen. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue dominating in our opening half. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two, has his offense out to do just that. All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a man, complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a third time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
The Patriots offense all set to go. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. May now from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
The give inside to Stevenson. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 15. First down, New England.
Here's May to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Made a throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and...
May now on 3rd down. Behind one, he lost that football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
A normal old stop on third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots back on offense late in the 1st half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To the air on 1st down, May. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. May. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Hits him on the out route. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots cut into the lead by another point.
Patriots 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we've going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. The Patriots offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. And with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Going play action, May. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a
1st down throw for May. Complete out to the right side. And they make the tackle at the